Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, I'm Bram. I talk about all things fashion, luxury, shopping, vintage and style, things like that. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe, become a member of my growing YouTube family. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you guys. I'm sorry if you are getting bored of this background and my outfit, but I have been filming back to back because I am waiting for my daughter to get her nails done, which takes a while. We've been here for like an hour. Oh no, even longer, like an hour and a half already. So hopefully she'll be done soon, but I figured I might as well get one more video off of the page and into reality before she gets out. So let's talk. This is a tag video. I was tagged by Demi Lux, and it is basically the bag that got away. So she tagged me. I will link her video below, and I will also tag a few people at the end of this video. So if I don't say it, because I probably won't, because I don't have a list of who I want to tag in front of me, but I will leave it in the description. So yeah, so if you're tagged and you want to do this video, then I would love to see it. And yeah, I think this is a good one, actually. So this is the bag that got away. Oh, and I have so many. So yeah, I don't know if she did one or she did a few in her video. I don't remember. I did see the video and it was a great video, but I feel like it was maybe like one main one. Yeah, I think it was just one, but I have a few. I have quite a few. And if you've been here before, you know that I always have my mind on, or like my heart on certain bags. I always have my eyes peeled for like quite a few things. And so yeah, so I'm just going to tell you the major ones right now. Okay. So number one would be the green Louis Vuitton Steven Sprouse Neverfull. So funny enough, today I actually have this one with me. So I have the beautiful pink in the Neverfull. I absolutely love it. I really wanted the green, but the pink popped up at a good price when I was ready to grab it, so I got that instead. However, the green popped up on Fashion File maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe even less, and I had it in my cart for a while and I was thinking about it. The vachetta was cracked, and pretty badly, so I knew that I had to send it out, and I'm really not bad about that, but when I have something, I'm like, I want to use it and enjoy it, and I probably could have. It was a great price. It was like $2,000 even, which I feel like you never, ever find specifically the green for that low of a price. Because I already have this Neverfull, I was kind of like, I would really rather, like my heart is kind of set on the speedy version of the green, of the neon green. But it was such a good price that I was like, oh, I should have gotten it. I'm still kicking myself, obviously. It's okay. It's just a bag, right? But you know, if you're into this stuff, how we think, right? But yeah, like I feel like I waited just a little bit too long, and it's almost like sometimes I wait. Sometimes with Fashion File, I feel like I wait. I'll give myself like 3 days, and I'm like, listen, if it was sold before that, it was not meant to be. I had an inkling, I had a feeling that I was going to get like that something else that I wanted more maybe was going to pop up on Fashion File. I always more or less have at least one thing on reserve with Fashion File, and when I don't have anything, I'm almost like stressed waiting for the next thing, because I'm like, I know that once I put something on, I try not to touch anything else for those 2 months, right? Unless it's like, unless I have no choice. But maybe this sounds crazy to some people, but yeah, like I try to like focus so that I don't go too crazy, and I can kind of like control the amount that's coming in, right? Also, I do not like to use credit cards on bags. So it's sort of like, it makes me use cash. It makes me, wait the 2 months or whatever, or however long I need to pay, 2 months or under, to pay for the item. And while I'm focused on that, I try my best not to buy anything else major during that time, you know. So that's like kind of my method, the method to my madness. This popped up and I was like, do I grab it or is something better coming along? And there has been something at the very top of my wish list for a little while. And I was kind of nervous because I hadn't seen one pop up on Fashion File in a while. And I was like, I know the minute that I put this green bag on reserve, that is going to pop up. And I didn't put it on reserve, and a few days later it did pop up, and it was a great price, and it's going to be here soon. And I'm excited to show you guys because it was top of the list, and so I feel like I have checked a really good one off of my my wish list. So yeah, so I guess it all worked out in the end. But I definitely, it was one bag that got away, and I do hope that I find it for a similar price, maybe less, but a similar price when I am ready to buy. So yeah. All right, next one would be the Chanel Graffiti Boy Bag. Oh my God, this bag is a bag that I really I need it. I need it. I have talked extensively with you guys if you've been here before. I have a lot of new subscribers, so some of you might not, you know, you might have not watched anything but whatever video brought you here. One of my, I guess, holy grail bags is the graffiti backpack from Chanel, the 2014, 13 graffiti backpack specifically. In that collection, they also had kind of like a, it almost looked like a sack plat as well. So like a longer bag, and it was like the same print. And also I wish, in that collection, there was also a boy bag. Now, this boy bag is really special because it is like printed. So it's canvas, it's not leather, and it has like, it's kind of like graffiti and like, it's like printed. And it looks like worn and beautiful. And I feel like because it was supposed to look worn initially, that even if it is a little worn now, because it's an older bag now, it's like 12 years old or so, 13 years old, that it doesn't really, like, it doesn't matter, because it was initially, it's supposed to have like that kind of worn in, lived in look, right? Anyway, this bag popped up on Fashion File, I would say maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago at this point. And it was a bag that I just wasn't in the space. I did not have it at the moment. I don't know if I had another bag on reserve or if it was just, I couldn't do it. Like, I just wasn't able to do it. I'm not sure. It popped up. It was a great price. I don't really remember how much it was, but I know that it was not an obnoxious price, and it went pretty fast. It was in my cart for a few days, and I was like waiting. I was like, I didn't have a job at the time, and that was really kind of what, like, the problem. Had I had a job, and I would have had a way to kind of get, you know, to pay it off in cash again, you know, within the 2 months or whatever, but I didn't have a job at the time. And so I was like, oh, do I do it? What do I do? And I ultimately decided not to do it, to be responsible, to be a responsible adult, which I am not always, and not do it. And I've been sorry ever since, because they do go for quite a lot. And I was very happy, very, very excited to see the fact that it was a really not an obnoxious, horrible price. But hopefully that will pop up again. I have hope that it will pop up again, but that is definitely one that got away. All right, the next one would be the vintage XL, the Chanel vintage XL bag with the chain around. So I actually recently talked to you guys about this, actually in one of my last videos. Again, it was one that popped up on Fashion File maybe 2 years ago. I think it was in the $5,000 range, but this is it was from the Barbie collection, which at this point has been completely inflated in terms of price. And you can't get anything at a decent price anymore. So the fact that it was this incredible, like, baby pink or like beige patent leather with the chain around I mean, I'm going to put up a picture, and like, it might have even been in the $4,000 range. I don't really remember exactly the price. And of course, Fashion File, the minute that it's sold, it kind of, it gets rid of all evidence of the price. So you don't even know. But that bag was one that I probably is one that I am going to kick myself over forever, because I don't know if it's one that I will ever find at a decent price again. It just feels like I probably won't, and it's such a rare bag. And I was, but again, I was being responsible. I don't think I had a job at that time. I believe it was before I went back to work. I was out of work for about 2.5 years. And I just didn't have the ability to do that. So sometimes things come at the worst times, right? But it was definitely one that got away for sure. And hopefully one that I find one day. Maybe when I'm shopping in Japan, who knows? All right, next one is the Moschino pill bottle. I have mentioned this bag before as well. This was one that I used to see pop up all the time. And as of the last like 6 months or so, I've only found one. It was on eBay. So originally the prices were going for like $500, give or take. There was a lot of them that used to pop up on the Real over and over again. And I would miss them, but I knew that it was like in the vicinity of $500. So when one popped up on eBay and the seller wanted $1,200 for it, I was like, oh no, definitely not. And I was thinking that I was like very proud of myself for saying no. My price point on that is like in the $500 range. However, that sold, and I have yet to see another one. There are none. The one that I want is not anywhere online. They every once in a while there's a few different versions of from that collection. The pill bottle is the one that I want. The other versions are like a sheet of pills, and so that's cool too. And I wouldn't mind grabbing it at the right price, but I really want the pill bottle version. So I haven't seen it since. And God, if I could just rewind time, I'd pay the $1,200 because it's such a cool bag. I always think a lot of times, like if you know how to look all over on all the sites, you know that for the most part, the prices might be questionable, but you can usually find what you're looking for somewhere on the internet. Somebody wants to sell it. And so I think that I was just too comfortable in thinking that that was a bag that I was going to be able to find again, and with no problem, because it had popped up so many times in the previous years. Now that I'm actively looking for it, it is it hasn't popped up again. So if you guys see it, if you have one that you want to sell me, let me know. But yeah, I am definitely, I'm kicking myself over that. That was a bag that got away for sure. I have my eyes open, so I hope that it pops up again and it's not astronomical. So we'll see. Next and last, all right, I made this a concise short list. I'm sure there's a million more that I could mention, but the next is actually the most painful. It's not a bag, it's a ring. So one of my favorite collections that Chanel has ever done was I think it was the Chanel Paris Dallas collection. I believe that's what it was called, right? And they have some of my favorite bags that were ever created by Chanel in that collection. They had a really cool pair of, it was just like a cowboy themed, obviously, Dallas, real sort of cowboy Americana type of collection. I absolutely adore the bags. However, those are very, very expensive. And while I hope one day that I will grab one of them, I don't know, right? Very, very expensive for the flat bags. I wasn't really aware, I guess, of the jewelry or the shoes. Shoes I'm never too worried about, only because a lot of it is high heels, and I just don't wear high heels enough for it to be worth it. I maybe putting it on display in my closet or something is cool, but and I like having crazy pieces, but I do like enjoying my pieces as well, right? So they did have a pair of boots with guns for heels, which I thought was super cool. They have a belt with a gun. Anyway, all of these things always very expensive. So I would say about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, a ring popped up on Fashion File. At the time, I had 3 things on reserve, maybe 2 or 3 things. And I was like, Bram, the problem was that this ring was on there for quite a while. Nobody seemed to want it. It was a gun ring. It had the Chanel logo as like the trigger. Oh my God, in my size, like perfect for this finger right here. Absolutely freaking perfect. And I was like, well, do I want the black version? Because I believe there's like a lighter color version as well. And I was like, and now I like when things pop up on Fashion File, because even if they are a little bit maybe out of my price range or a little bit more expensive or something like that, I can usually justify it because I can do layaway and I can just not buy anything else for 2 months while I pay that off, right? And as I said before, it keeps me kind of focused on what I want in my collection versus just buying to buy, right? So finally, there are a few out there that are still, there's like a brooch, there is a belt, there is a necklace, and there is a ring. I think that's kind of what it was. I don't know about earrings. I haven't seen any earrings, but there could be. Anyway, they are out there. They are very expensive. This one popped up on Fashion File for $1,500. And instead of paying the $150 to just put this thing and save it on reserve, I didn't. It was sitting in my cart for days and days. And I think that's where I got comfortable. I was like, you know what? Nobody else wants this gun ring. It's very, you know, my style is very like out there. And I feel like even though people might think it's cool, a lot of people will say like they're not going to spend their money on that type of stuff because it's not classic or it's not something that they can wear all the time or whatever. I feel like there's not as many people like myself who just would rather spend the money on like really cool different pieces, right? So I didn't get it, and of course it sold, and now somebody has this beautiful Chanel Paris Dallas ring in their collection, and it's not me. And that one hurts the most because there is not one other Chanel ring that I can find. I found the brooch, there's a belt, both astronomical, but the ring, no. Yeah, it's not there. And I'm hoping one day to find it for $1,500 again, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, so that one hurts. Anyway, that's my list. That is my list of the bags that got away, the bags and items that got away, that I still think about, and you know, I have hope. I have hope that I will add them all, you know. Anyway, that is the fun for me anyway. Of course, it is the hunt. Obviously, it is also the capture, but it is definitely the hunt. Hi, baby. Carol. It is definitely the hunt, and that makes vintage shopping and just like, you know, pre-loved shopping super fun for me. So that's okay. Yeah, the hunt continues for these things. So whatever. Anyway, guys, I did write down a few people that I would love to hear from for this video. So in this video, you can do a list of things, you can do one thing, whatever you want to do. I do believe that Demilux did one bag, and then she missed out on one bag, and then she bought some other bags kind of to scratch that itch or whatever, and that's what she was showing in the video. Obviously for me, I gave you a list of 5. I am going to, the people that I'm going to tag, whatever, a list or just one, story time, whatever you want to do. I think, you know, whatever. All right, so I would love to tag a few people in this video. And the people that I would love to tag would be Winnie from Winnie B LV. I would like to tag Jerusha from Jerusha Couture. I would love to tag also Lisa from Luxury and Life in the Middle. And Dora, of course. I tag her in all of the tag videos I do. And she actually changed her name a few times. So I think it is, oh, I don't know. Sorry, Dora, I don't know the channel name anymore, but I'm going to tag everybody below that I tagged, and I would love to hear from you guys. I would love to know what is the bag or bags that got away. And that's it. So if you are new here, this is your first video from me and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Other than that, if you have, thank you, I appreciate it. I obviously would love a hype. I would love a thumbs up and all of that stuff. It really helps the channel immensely. And other than that, guys, I'm going to leave another video right over here in case you haven't already seen it, but you would like to. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.